Namaste, my name is Avashish Oja and welcome to my channel which is all about travel, views and reviews. And with me today I have got RIDDARA. RIDDARA is from Chile. And if you know what Chile is, they are the same company who are giving us wonderful electric vehicles like Zeekr, EMAS, Galaxy 5 and EMAS, they are the same cars, you know, and Volvo, cars from Volvo. So Chile, they are the parent company who are the manufacturer of all these EVs for international market. Now, who's getting this car to our country? Who are the importers? Chaudhary Group Motors, they are the importers. And if you talk about Chaudhary Group Motors, if you further dig down about them, you'll see that Chaudhary Group, they're not the one who are there in automobile business for a very long period of time. They recently came to this industry. If you look at them at the moment, I think they are the biggest EV importers in Nepal. Under their logo, they've got multiple brands. And RIDDARA from Chile is also imported by Chaudhary Group Motors. And whenever Chaudhary Group Motors name, you know, that comes to my mind, I think of a few things. You know, in such a short period of time, what they've done is they have worked hard towards building ecosystem. Charging network, wherever you are going, you can see Chaudhary Group ko charging station, right? So my question to you guys is this the first electric pickup in Nepal? No, I don't think so. There were few other EVs, electric pickups also, which we had in our country, but no other cars were taken seriously by the customers, I think. But RIDDARA RD6 is something which our customers, consumers, they've accepted this brand. So what comes to your mind when you think about pickups or off-roaders like this? Trucks. Is it Hilux or pickups from Ford? In international market, RIDDARA is actually competing with Ford also. Ford Everest, Ford Raptor, they are competing, and this vehicle is competing with Hilux also. The name RIDDARA, it is for few international market. When this vehicle was launched in China, they used to call it Radar initially. In some countries, I heard them calling it Horizon also. But for us, it is RIDDARA, and the variant that I have with me today is four-wheel drive version. And RIDDARA four-wheel drive is not the first vehicle to reach us. Before this car was launched, we had RIDDARA rear-wheel drive EV also in our market. That rear-wheel drive EV used to have one motor on the rear hand side. It was a rear-wheel drive motor and it had 200 kilowatt power. But this one is a four-wheel drive electric pickup. On the front, there is one motor which gives us the power of 120 kilowatt, and we have got another motor at the back that is going to deliver us the power of 200 kilowatt, meaning we have got 320 kilowatt of power which we are going to enjoy while taking this off-roader for our adventurous drive wherever you want to go. Banang, Mustang, where do you want to go? You can take it. And right now I am on top of Jarsing Paua, and to reach here also I did not have an easy roads, you know. It was all off terrain I came through, and of course yes, 225 mm of ground clearance, perfect suspension setup. All these things made things really easy for me to actually reach here. And I was going through few videos of international market, you know, when I was trying to know about this brand RIDDARA. I was really surprised to see that they've launched this model in Dubai, UAE. UAE is a country, Dubai is a city, yes. And whenever UAE, we think about UAE, we've got people who are petrol heads or diesel heads. They require so much of power to drive their SUVs in the deserts. I think this car is gonna perform well in that terrain also. Usually what happens, you know, whenever we are driving on the off section, if in this kind of trucks that I felt in the past when I was doing the drive, the suspension becomes really difficult to handle at times. What happens is you really need a lot of things load back there so that the suspension setup works effectively. But while driving this car, what I felt is, yes, it is a pickup, but whenever you are driving it, whenever you are in this seat, driver's seat, you don't get the feel of a pickup driving this car. It gives you absolutely amazing experience as if you are driving an SUV. And nothing you can compare when it comes to NVH level. It has got that character, it has got that performance, but the cabin that they're giving us here is absolutely silent. You will have a peaceful drive even if you are in off-road section driving this RIDDARA. Now let's get inside this cabin here. This is a wonderful place to be at. the first impression you get is the premiumness that this RIDDARA's cabin is delivering you. Check out this brown inserts here. The seats, they've given it's really wide and comfortable. And if you look at the dashboard also, you've got all soft inserts. And what they've done here is they've used this metal here. And this metal, you can see they've used it as a design element even in this door handle. If you look here, there is a continuation here. But this one is a door handle here, which is done perfectly. And if you look here, this is also soft inserts that they've used. There are so many physical keys that they've given in this car, and physical keys are always a boon when you are doing this kind of drive. You see, you are on an off-road section, you cannot always concentrate here on the screen, right? So yes, to change the mode, you've got a mode selector here. And here what you can do is you can select if you want to drive this car in a 4-wheel drive option or 2-wheel drive option. At the same time, on the left hand side, you've got a key which will help you to select the regenerative mode, which one you want, whether you want the medium one, strongest one, or the lighter one. You also have got few keys here. This is electronic parking brake here. Apart from that, you've got hill assist control, then you've got traction control. All these things they've given it here. You've got AC, fan speed, temperature control. All these keys are very necessary in the car, and they've given it perfectly, and it's absolutely easy to control it whenever you are driving it. And here you've got a wireless charging pad, very responsive, and you've got a vent here which is going to cool down your phone when your mobile is actually on the charge. It has got power seat, I've told that already, but yes, it has got a memory seat function also. It remembers your setting. Apart from that, you've got a sunroof also. Not sunroof, it's a moonroof. It's a huge panoramic sunroof. Do you think we need sunroof in off-roader? Yes, there are people who use this vehicle, this kind of cars, for lifestyle purpose, right? So for them, it's gonna make sense. And you all know that I'm not a very big fan of sunroof, moonroof. I am a fan of features that are actually practical. What I'm gonna do is now, I'm getting inside the second row now. You've got a step which is gonna make your life easy getting inside this tall car. So this step is definitely gonna help. And if you check out things here, you've got leather inserts, soft inserts again. This design thing they've continued here for the door handle, back door handle also. You've got a pockets that they've given here. And this is the space. This seat is set as per my driving position. My height, for your reference, is 168 centimeters. Yes, I have got this much of space, headroom. I have got ample space here. And the best thing, in this kind of pickup trucks and all, yes, I have traveled a lot in this kind of pickup trucks. What I have felt is back seats, usually they're not comfortable, but here the seats are really comfortable. And I'll tell you, man, I reckon this SUV is gonna be a game changer, in this segment. Sometimes back I talked about the seat ventilation that this car has. You've got a switch here to control it. You've got a rear AC vent here, and you've got Type-C charging port and USB port here. It's a reading light. Nice. You push this. Such a nice thing. Thoughtfulness. This is a nice area to be at. It's huge. The capacity is good. And there's one thing which I wanted to show. If you are outside for your adventure, for camping or anything, there are 4 sockets that they've given, and you've got 12-volt power outlet also you get here. And check out the sticker here. I think sometimes back I talked about this, right? CG Care. CG Care is something which they've recently introduced, and what it means is whenever you are having a bad time, usually that doesn't happen with the good branded cars and all, but if at all you are having that kind of time, CG Care, you can give them a call. It's a toll-free number here, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you a car to use until your car come back from the service station. That's the good facility, and it is 24/7. They are always at your service. This is a towing hook here. It can pull up to 3000 kgs. That's quite a weight. It is capable to pull. And you can see the badging of Geely here. I talked about Geely in the beginning, right? Yes, RIDDARA is from Geely. 4-wheel drive badging you can see here. And RD6, that's the name of this variant from RIDDARA. And I've told you already, you've got a different names that they use to call this vehicle in different markets, like Radar, Riddara, Horizon, RD6. There are different names for different markets. Let's talk about the design from the front. There's something that I like, I don't know, this design thing, the orange inserts that they have here, that is actually adding to the look. They've given us LED lights here. It's full LED. You've got this Riddara logo here. It comes into life whenever we are putting this on. Check out the skid plate at the bottom, and just above that we have got an active vent. There's no closing here. This active vent is actually for air to pass in so that they cool down our motor and high voltage battery. By the way, did I talk about the battery capacity of this vehicle? This Riddara has got 73 kilowatt hour battery, and the range is 356 kilometers WLTP. Of course, 73 kilowatt hour battery is supposed to give us more range, right? But no, because we've got a very powerful motor, that also dual motor this car has. I like this door handle, old school. It's an old school thing, but oh yes, I like this. I have the same kind of door handle in my car also. And the ground clearance, I've talked about that already. It's 225 mm. This is how all the pickup looks like, right? Coming towards the back, you've got Riddara badging here, and also all the lights set up that you can see here, indicators, backlight, everything is LED. It's 18 inches alloy wheel, and the cover that they've used is different. No, this is not an alloy. Of course, we've got an alloy inside, but this one is wheel cover. The quality and the styling that they've done here is fantabulous. And I did not talk about the price of this car, of this SUV, electric pickup. So this one is the highest option that I have got. It starts from Riddara's 4-wheel drive option. I'm not talking about a 2-wheel drive Riddara. 4-wheel drive starts from 80 lakhs. That doesn't have a sunroof. And this one has a sunroof, but there is one variant below this. That's gonna cost us 82 lakhs. And this one with sunroof, and it is a dual color option, this is gonna cost us 83 lakhs rupees. This is all about Riddara. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive this car. I'm gonna talk to you about how I feel while I'm driving this car. We will continue the drive.
Running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The glass so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again.
I'm having fun time driving this Riddara RD6 now. The talking part is done. Let's now enjoy the drive. Whenever you have got a soft suspension setup, what happens is the car goes and bangs on the bottom, right? It's not going to happen here. The suspension setup is perfectly done. It happens with all the Chinese cars nowadays, except few. I've seen all the Chinese cars, Chinese EVs. They're using great suspension setup now. This car can achieve 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.5 seconds. Isn't that amazing? I don't know for what reason I'm not liking to call it a pickup, because whenever I'm in this place, I'm getting a feel of an SUV. It doesn't feel like I'm driving a pickup truck. So my dear beautiful people, I am almost at the end of the video now. If you ask me about the things that I like CG's initiative that they are taking. When it comes to charging station, they are really aggressive. When it comes to CG care, so I'm really happy about that. And about this Riddara, I like the fact that they've given physical keys. I like the styling. I like the materials that they've used. There is another thing I really like, the pricing. You're getting 4-wheel drive electric pickup which is capable of taking any kind of terrain roads. They're providing this pickup at 83 lakhs rupees. Cheers to that. If there is anything you think that I haven't covered here, comment section is all yours. It's always great to read your comments, so do provide your feedback there. If there is anything I have missed on, I'll get in touch with company people and reply to your queries. I have got a habit of replying, you all know that, right? And yes, if you haven't done that, please do it. What, subscribing to my channel. Come on, hit that button, bang it hard. Yes, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful time, stay happy, bye bye, and ciao.